everyone, how's it going today? So today's mini album is using, maybe if I can get this giant album out of the way, the Peachy Evergreen paper stack by Recollections. I did use quite a bit of papers in this collection, so you'll see quite a bit of the patterns in here. I think I almost used one of everything, almost, just about, but as you can see there's tags in there. And I did use a sophisticated cartridge with this, a lot of the sayings and the frames in here. And so let's go ahead and get started. So this album, the cover is 9 by 7 and the inside is 8.5 by 6.5. And then as you can see I have a little collection of flowers, some homemade, some not homemade. And then another collection of flowers up here. I have this little beautiful vellum shaker. Again, that is by the Paper Treasury. She showed me how to make these. And then I just pop dotted it with a doily and another paper underneath so that way the sequins don't sink through the doily. But it's just so beautiful. I love it. And then so let's go ahead and get that focused. Anyway, so what I did is I went ahead and put some vine right here because I didn't know I had it in my stash. So this album is very woodsy, so I decided to go ahead and put that on there. And then for the spine, it's 2 3/4 inches. And then it has this awesome little tulle bow with a ribbon flower and a charm that I made. And then here is the back of the paper with some of that matching ribbon that you see in the front. And this paper, there you go, it's actually foiled, like a copper foil. And so you'll see a mixture of copper and gold in this album. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is the first page. It is big enough for, this one I believe will fit a 5 by 5 photo because like I said, the pages are 6.5. Long. And then I used my Martha Stewart pine tree punch. I don't know what it's called honestly, but it has little pine trees, and I just used an ombre effect, or I did an ombre effect with the paper that I had, and then I cut out the corners from the sophisticated cartridge, and then I just added some vines and some flowers up there. And then these are big pullouts. The pullouts are 6 by 8.5, so I made them a little bit smaller to be able to slide easily in and out of the pocket. Okie dokie. So for this page, I brought the doilies back. I just love the touch of elegance it gives to a lot of these albums, a little touch of girliness. I did spend a lot of time on a lot of these flowers right here, so I'll do a close-up on each of these. And so some of them are from the paper collection, as you can see back here, and then some of them are just from scraps of cardstock that I had. And then this image I cut out at 5 inches, and then here's some more of those corner pieces that I decorated, and then I made a little pocket. So here it is, and then when you pull this up, this is the little frame from the sophisticated cartridge, and it'll fit a 3.5 by 3.5 photo, but this is a 3 by 3 cardstock that I wanted to show you. Alright, and then for this flap up here, again, here's another little doily. This one's kind of like a coppery gold, and I backed it on, I put it on there because this paper has a coppery writing on it, so I just kind of wanted it to match a little. And then the insert for this one is this one. So I'm not going to pull all of them out. It's just 3 different patterns repeating. Okay, so for this page, I made a fun little pocket, and I actually got inspiration from this pattern right here. So I don't know if you can see the flowers. So I kind of drew flowers with dots on all of these, and I did pop dot them, as you can see right there. And then, so here's one photo mat. Here's another one. This is a little journaling tag and a larger photo mat. This will fit a 4 by 6 photo, and I wish I had one to show you, but I don't. But anyways, with that pocket, I put the leftover doily on this pocket. I did add pearls to the center of these little flowers that came in the collection, and then I added a pearl border up here on top. But I love that yellow that's in there. It's kind of like a mustard yellow. And I don't see mustard yellow too much, or at least like this color of mustard yellow. But anyways, again, here's one of those frames with the collection of flowers up here. This word says snapshot, and then there's a little deer that I just used my deer punch with. And fun fact for you, I did save these negatives, so I think you might see them here in the album. But here is that last pattern. There are 6 pockets, 6 pages, but the patterns will just repeat itself, so I'll kind of show you what they still look like. But anyways, this is a belly band pocket, and it does have 2 5 by 5 or 5.5 by 5.5 photo mats in here. Nothing on the back. But again, there's that beautiful copper paper with that writing. I cut one of the little 3 by 3 cards out, and I just traced a little circle and cut that out, put it on the doily, added a little collection of flowers back here, and so here are those negatives that I saved. To me, they kind of look like deer horns, which is why I chose that frame. And so I decided to go ahead and use those right here because of the deers that I had already punched out. Yeah. Alright, so for this page, this one will hold a 3.5 by 3.5 photo, and I did leave it blank on the back, and I'll show you here in a second. But here's a little journaling card, and so once they decide to put the photo on there, there is a stickum back here that they can peel off. So there's that. And then for this one, again, this is just a little card, and this is a 3 by 3 card. If you wanted to have that white matting on there, you can cut the paper or the picture 3 by 3, but if not, it'll fit a 3.5 by 3.5 photo, and you'll still have that peach background back here. And so here is that other pull out. I won't pull it all the way out, but it is there. Okay, so for this page, I kind of did like something really fun. So this pattern matches this pattern, and then this pattern matches this pattern, and the same thing, so it'll match that page and that page. The only thing I didn't do is match these photo mats here, the larger ones, but I thought it came out beautiful. I added the glitter corners that I had on here. I just printed out a whole page of glitter corners, so I added them wherever I thought was fit. And so these should fit a 4 by 6 photo, and then these will fit either a wallet size photo or, you know, a 3 by 5 photo, but the option is there. And then here's just another pull out. Okay. And then for this page, this is another really fun one with that frame. I added a little deer, and I punched out little flowers. I don't know if you can tell, little flowers. There we go. And I just added a pearl center to one of them. And then I cut out the word memories with the copper paper that I had. There's the frame, another little collection of flowers up there. And so I really wanted to do flowers in this album with the leaves. As you can tell, I haven't done that for quite a while, aside from my princess album, but I haven't really done any with tiny flowers or a little collection of flowers. So that's what I wanted to do with this album. And then for this page, I just did a little double envelope page, and unfortunately my magnets weren't strong enough to hold them, so I just have little Velcro in here. But I added 3 little journaling tags or a photo mat. This can be used for a photo mat. And I did use gold paper as a liner for these envelopes, and there's those corners that I just decorated the envelope with. So here's more, and it's just a gorgeous array of colors in here, and colors I normally don't work with, but there's those doilies, another little collection of flowers, and here's that last repeating pattern up here on top. Won't pull that all the way out. Come on. Alright, so for the last page, it's a big frame. I wanted a big title to kind of end it with, and it says The Little Things in Life. And as you can see, there's flowers everywhere, and I kind of did it to kind of mock all these flowers on here. So I hope you guys like the album. It's not too thick, but there's plenty of space for photos, and it is larger, so whoever receives this, I really hope that they enjoy it. Again, I will be putting this up on my Etsy store, so just keep checking back up on my Etsy store if there's an album you like, and if you guys have any questions, you guys can always ask me, and have a wonderful day. Bye!